G'day, 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 welcome back to another episode of the Aberdeen FC Youth Academy Heroes in the Mixed Bag Super League series. And we have 5 big matches to kick off the league here in August and the transfer window final month as we do a bit of wheeling and dealing. And the YAH Athens Carabao Cup match, that'll be a simmed, but yep, we'll be playing Olympic Lyon first, then Mansfield Town. That'll be with the that's the Mongrels FIFA 17 team. They're a B squad, so that should be interesting. We always have good games against them. For a second, my memory eluded me. FC Lorient, last season's victors of the EFL League 1 in this Super League system. And then we've got Bayer Leverkusen and the VFL Underdogs Beast lads there to finish us off. And I'm not going to let you see what happens in the last 3 days of the transfer window. You'll have to wait until the next episode to keep you hanging to see if we make any other new transfer deadline day signings. So you don't have to worry about it watching that. You'll get to find out later on. So and the following episode after that's going to be some tough matches as well. So we get through September in one episode. We'll go AS Monaco, Rangers, Sevilla and Hibernian, who are a B squad. So you couldn't have picked a tougher way to kick off the championship challenge. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to the challenge of rising to those big teams. Alright, speaking of new signings, we have picked up this here fella, Dembele. He's a speedy little left mid. And he's got some good stats to his name. He's from France. He can also play on the wing. I think that is our only really big signing to date. Let's see, yeah, I don't see any other really big new players. I think, yeah, that's the only move we've made in the transfer market besides getting Vertinen back. I thought Vertinen was an exciting prospect. He's only showing great potential, so I might have wasted me time going and getting him back, because we lost 2 players since we didn't have the budget to renegotiate their contracts at the end of last season, season 4, so we lost him and Escales. So I've got to decide whether or not Escales is worth going after. Probably not. Because I don't think he even had shown great potential. And he was a versatile left mid that could also play right mid. So if I find someone with a better potential that can kind of do that, then yeah, we won't worry about Escales. Oh, cool, Dirt Rally. That's pretty cool. Third place. Alright, cool. Nice job. Here's the game today for you. It's Lyon. How you doing, Lewis? Looking forward to this one on the opening day. A couple of well-matched teams. I just finished watching the Formula 1 on the TV in Singapore. If they keep together and produce what they can on top of the game, I mean, it's asking a lot, but speaking of Formula 1, I'm going to be trying to squeeze in an episode of the Stackpole story today. And the priority is to get at least one episode of this here series out, which we're doing now, and one of Mongrels. And if I've got 2 hours left in the day after that, well, we'll definitely be bringing you the Austrian Grand Prix. Got Lopez in goal, Lechstart, Kalulu, Marcelo and Marcel in the backline, Owusu, Toussaint and Dada in the midfield, Traore, Mariano and Dazabana. I wonder if that's the Owusu that was part of the the Underdogs Beast boys. I think they might have bought him off them. So I know a couple of the players were bought from the Underdog squad. Anyways, we're sending out Mackenzie in between the sticks. He's up to an 80 rating now. Pereira da Silva, Captain Morgan, And Asllani and Bergstrom is our defensive line. Run and Lopez make up the middle. Dembele and Moisander on the other side of them. Hardy and Basyukov start up front.
Well, the way Lyon have set up for this fixture, I think he's going to be very, very important for them.
Yeah, he's one of the best 1-2 touch players around.
Alright, let's see if we can make a name for ourselves and have a good start against this strong French squad, which is part of the rest of the world and best of the world grouping in this Super League system, which has Irish and Scottish League teams that started off in League 2. League 1 we started with Danish and Swiss teams, I do believe. And then the rest of the world and best of the world and some of the Chilean teams make up the Championship and the Premier League. There's been a bit of movement, teams have gone up, teams have gone down, and we've got what we've got now as a result. To Sart, to Owusu. Oh, I was trying to get control of Moisander and it gave me everyone but Moisander, and Moisander was the closest guy to the action. Oh, I love the logic of FIFA sometimes. You just gotta have a laugh at it, otherwise it'll drive you insane. That's what I reckon anyway. Oh, Lopez. Hardy, haha, slipping it back to Moisander. Oh, jeez. Data. Nearly got him. Leshtert. Oh, yes, run! Come on, tackle him. Dolt. Owusu. Slips it through to Mariano. Data. Come on, get him. Traore. Oh, they're just passing it around with the greatest of ease, making us run around like headless chooks. Oh, Da Silva, good job to get that one, but the pass was less than desirable.
And now he's looking for some support.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, get to that ball. Lopez. Oh, Da Silva gets us out of trouble. Basyukov. Oh, that was a risky pass. Dembele to Bergstrom. Slips it in for Lopez. Moisander. Oh, yeah. Didn't quite jerk the stick in the right way that I was intending to. Mariano. De Zavana. Mariano again. Troy! Oh, we got a bit on that and slowed it down. An easier take for Mackenzie. Oh. It was a little bit of a risky one to Bergstrom. The keeper gets us out of trouble. Asllani. Dembele. People might say it could be wiser for me to not play such risky passes from time to time, but then I wouldn't be true to my style, because I'm a gambler. I like to take a gamble. Take a punt. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, fuck me tits. We'll have to scramble to make up for it. Data. Oh, shit me tits. There we go. Good save on Mackenzie. You could make a song out of Dada's name and see if you can guess the movie. Dada, 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 Dada. Morgan, Asllani, Bergstrom. If you can guess the theme song that's the movie that theme song's from, then type it in the chat. Just little funny quiz thingies that I like to do sometimes now and then. Oh, Owusu got there to clean it out just in the nick of time. Basyukov to feed the corner in. Oh, they got up good to that one. Come on, get to it, run.
think long and hard before
Ha
making such a big
ha! Might not have been a clean pass, but the deflection comes back to our player. Oh, come on, come on, get it over! Shoot! No! Hardy! Moisander! Lopez! Dembele! Moisander! De Silva! Ah, Marcel! Good block. Couldn't quite find the space. Good defensive scrambling there by Olympic Lyon. Traore feeds it into Data. Mariano. Traore again on the wings. Putting the ball in. Come on, keeper. Gets to it. Should have caught it. Oh, nice tackle. And we get the deflection in our favour. Bergstrom to feed in the throw-in. Oh, shit. That was bad. Whew. Oh, what the heck was that, Aslani? Oh, my days. And that's cost us a goal. I went through to two the first time past and fucking air swing. Oh, maybe he's been to the rum like I have been of recent times with the previous drinking episode a couple episodes ago. I've got to see that again. That is just ridiculous. Getting screwed over by the game. So yeah, pass it out. I'm pressing towards the ball, and I press X, and I'm aiming to pass it up to that guy in the middle, and he swings early. He stopped moving towards the ball, and he swings early. Oh my fucking days. Oh, good fucking.
Well, not what he was looking for.
Fucking hell.
Looking less than pleased. Somebody's going to pay for that goal they've just conceded.
And it's Data. Well, since no one's come up with the movie, it was the title for Jaws. And I was probably foreshadowing because it was Data that scored the goal.
That's half-time at 1-0.
Da-da, 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 da-da. Chompity chomp chomp chomp. Alright, so match facts. They're dominating the possession slightly. They're dominating the shots. And it took them 6 to get one on target and in the back of the net. Thanks to Aslani's absolute derpathon. Dembele. Bergstrom, come on, let's get one back here, lads, early. Into the box it goes. Oh, Lopez! Fucking hell, there we go. Kick off goal. Back into it. Game on. Who needs a cam when you've got a left mid that can play there and do that? Fucking beautiful first time volley poker. That just looks wrong where the flag is protruding from. Alvaro Cedron Lopez. ACL. Oh, I hope that is not foreshadowing that he will be one of those injury-prone players and it'll always be the ACL ligament. Just poking fun at FIFA's injury rubbish. Oh, come on, lads. Mariano. Oh, come on. Don't open up the space. Catch him. Tackle him. Smash him. Tawusu. Oh, good tackle. Pity that the tackle resulted in a pass that went straight back to them. Oh. Oh, Traore. Leichster. Lopez finds Moisander. Hardy, haha. Basyukov looks for the wings. Oh, De Silva has just stripped of the ball. He couldn't quite force it through. Oh, nice block. Get to it first. He does. Oh, this is a tough street fight at the moment. In the midfield, Basyukov, Lopez, Hardy, slips it off to Basyukov, taps it back for Hardy, puts it through. Can Basyukov get on the end of it? No, he can't. Defence had that covered. Not on the rum today. Trying not to do too many of the drunken episodes as they lose their kind of bonus special episode dingy status if I do that. But since we don't have that many episodes left before we finish this series in FIFA 19, I'm possibly going to make episode 25 to be one, and then I'll see how we're going episode wise when we get close to the end of the series in the Prem League. As for the Mongrels,
So much coming up for you on EA Sports.
episode 125 will be a drinking episode, and I'll probably make the last episode another one. So there'll be two left in the Mongrels, and more than likely might do the same thing with episode 25 and the final episode of this series. So that's the plan. It's a rough plan. If that changes, I'll definitely let you know. Data to Mariano. Dzabana. I'm probably fucking it up, that name. Oh, keeper with the punch out. Oh, that was too soft, Lopez. From hero to zero, almost. Thankfully, we'll get the throw in, and Zabana gets a yellow card. Oh, I should have kept on him. Oh, get it out. Oh, Mackenzie, good save. Probably need to look to our bench for next stoppage in play. Darpino. Mariano slipping it to Zabana. Oh, Morgan, it's Captain Morgan. Can he continue on and get the ball? No, he can't. Oh, fucking hell, that would have been a rip snorter of a cracker had that gone in. Alright, I think we need to probably do something about our dying defence and then pick someone to try and change the game for us in attack. So I think Basyukov will make way for Alvarez. Alvarez tends to be one that makes an impact off the bench. Could be a bit of a super sub.
It's a triple substitution.
See how we go with him. But yeah, if you would like to put in a scouting request, do drop a suggestion below. The scouts are yet to be sent out, and we're trying to find a upgraded scout for one of them. So there'll be two available, and the ones that come in for the third scout, we'll have to wait until we try and find a 4-star 4-star. Because we're allowed to go to 2 4-star 4-stars, and we already got our 1 5-star 5-star. And when we're in the Premier League, then we'll be allowed to upgrade with, as per the rules, 2 5-star 5-stars all around. Oh, there we go. Nice job. Play it out of defence, lads. Come on. Lopez. Alvarez slipping it off. Ah, it was a bit too soft. A bit too far, actually. Something went wrong, that's for sure. Oh, no. Get it out, lads. Whew. Danger narrowly averted. Hardy. Back to Lopez. Oh, yes, Hardy.
Still got a bit to do, but this
slips it through to Alvarez. Oh, nearly provides us the winner. Winner chicken dinner.
maybe a corner now will be significant.
Moisander puts a moisty cross in.
Corner that's been wasted, really.
Oh, and don't forget there is a meme competition going on if you want to make a meme featuring Moisander. Hardy haha. Oh, fatty, fatty, fatty. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh! Hardy's tried to fucking make a mockery of the keeper and gone for a cheeky backheel dink. But yeah, there will be a prize at the end of it, which will be announced at the end of the series. So it will run until the 24th, I'm going to hazard a guess. That's probably when I'll end the competition, and we'll sort out a prize with whoever the winner is.
The crowd felt as much as anything else would.
Because I'm not sure what services people subscribe to and stuff, and what platforms allow you to send a gift or a code or something. Or like, I know with Steam, you can buy something as a gift and give them the code, and it allows them to download the game. But yeah, so they got the first goal on one side of half-time through data, thanks to Aslani. And Lopez, this was a nice little goal, straight off the kick-off, kabam, 1-1. So we start the campaign with a draw against one of the tougher teams in the league. I'm going to probably predict that they will be right up there for the title challenge and the promotion spots. Bergstrom gets man of the match with a 9.2 rating. Also, if you like one of the players, then do drop a upgrade for them in the chat. The only players that aren't available for upgrading are the Scout. Oh no, the Scout Future Star is available, but his number has to be 77, but he's out on loan, I think. The ones that aren't available, as I was about to mention, yep, there we go. Decker has completed his loan negotiation, so that's good. That's our Scout Future Star going off to get some good time there with whoever that was. But yeah, as I was saying, the right mid is Spittle. That was chosen by, I think he was chosen by Spooner, my good friend Spooner, and the other one's Hardy Haha. He's my choice for the team. When we were looking for real youth lads to represent Scotland. And also there was Middleton. That one comes from Benno of Corner Flag Games. Had to think for a second then. Yeah, Ryan Christie's on the list for future thingies, Lewis. We've already got that sorted out. Benno put all those suggestions from yesterday's episode into the Discord, and it's already pinned to the Discord server section for this series. Speaking of Discord, while this sim is going on, let's go grab the invite link to the Discord program server thingy, which has voice channels as well as chat channels of text. That was a very short Carabao Cup. And AAK Athens have knocked us out.
Copa Europe. Barcelona 2, Manchester United 0. English League Cup. Monaco.
But yeah, that's the Discord. Yeah, so you can use the the voice chat for multiplayer gaming, like World of Warcraft, World of Tanks, you know, those sort of things. Even bloody Fortnite. You know, Call of Duty, all those kind of squad battle things, you know, multiplayer games where you need communication to effectively win battles or something, or try to win battles. And yeah, it's a great little place. There's other YouTubers there also, and some of the other subscribers as well. Slowly getting there. Let me grab the other social media to Higgly Mabobble link, which is the Twitter. Transfer offer for Gilbello. We're not selling Gilbello. They can bugger off, whoever they were. Probably need our stronger team against Lorient. I'd say, I I think Mansfield Mongrels team, although they were strong early in the piece, I think they've weakened over the previous seasons. So I'm actually going to go with the reserves, and then we'll have the best team play against Lorient, the previous champions of the previous season. So let's see, Alvarez will go on the bench. We'll put Fatty out on the wing. Mackenzie's sitting there for someone we lost. Actually, we'll start Burton out there. Let's give Burton a run since we brought him back. Ryan is someone from the main team, so I'll give Nilsson the run. This should be Brown. Where's Brown? Yeah, Brownie. I'll start Brown over Bello. And who do we want on the bench? Probably not Middleton, because he's one of our starting #1 team guys. Romano, no, his sprint speed hasn't grown enough yet. I thought we had Debango. A player named Debango, but oh, there he is. Yeah, he'll go on the bench. We'll leave Hardy on there just as insurance. In case we need a goal, we can bring him on late in the piece. Let's see if the Eto region, Ernest Hongla, can do us some good stuff.
Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today.
After this match, I've got to have a look, and I forgot to have a look in between the first lot of matches to see if we had a better scout to look at and purchase. So I better remember to do that this time after this match. So here we go, Pecco Burton. It's saying it's a player debut, but he's actually returning to us. I like the fact that you're no longer blocked from getting back any players you might have lost due to budget constraints from their contract running out. So hopefully that will be the same in FIFA 19, because that's good. Lehmans is our goalkeeper. Milgrady, Aslani, Kato-Samane and Cooper across the back line. Brown, Nilsson, Lindstrom. Then we got Verdun, Honglar and Basyukov up front. I was meant to put Ross in. I mustn't have changed that back on the permanent squad setup thingy. Oh.
This is the away team lineup.
Well, hopefully Lehmans will do us a good job. They've got Patricio in goals, and in the back line is Fernandez, Sarr, Embodge and Clerk. They've got Gonzalez, Rothwell, Thomas Party and Barbona in the midfield. Mukanjo and Rose up front. Looks like the player created in my likeness, or if you wanted to say the guy from the Tatarovs series as well in Formula 1. He does play football in Formula 1. It's Maximov Tatarov. Yeah, it's a player that I created in my likeness, how I used to look in my 20s. With the big beard and the big hair. I had a big buff head.
Well, this should be a great game.
Although I made his hair colour a bit more blonde than mine was. Mine was kind of halfway in between brown and blonde. I think it's more brown than blonde now.
Could be dangerous.
One day I'll be bothered to get it coloured blonde again. I don't know. Might even decide to go the colour of a ranger. Become a chook. Ginger nuts. Who knows? Who fucking knows? There ain't too many rock and rollers of big bands that that I can think of. Although the most famous chooker at the moment I can think of is Ed Sheeran. But he ain't rock and roll. He's more like pop folksy kind of, you know, groovy songs. I don't know what genre you'd call him, but he's fucking brilliant, I know that much. I like his stuff. Basyukov slipping it in. Oh, Hongla! He's hit the woodwork, I think, there. Sweet. FIFA is good. Oh yeah, hit the woodwork, but it was on the wrong side of the woodwork, so it was never going to go in.
This team are playing well. They might have gone ahead there, but they'll get another chance.
So yeah, it'd be good if we can get another win over the old Mongrels Beast squad. Oh shit. Rothwell takes it off us. Rothwell, oh shit. There's a goal. They caught us out with a good little steal in our half and turned it into a quick attack before we could react to it. He just pulled the defenders apart just enough. Oh, that went through the fucking hands of the keeper. Are you... Oh, you should have got that. The keeper should have done better. Unlucky. Alright lads, come on. Time to dig deep. Brownie. Hongla finds Nielsen. Oh, come on, go do the ball. He just stood there and let Rose take it. Oh, he felt bad for our player, so he gave it back. Basyukov. Oh, jeez. Saar picks it off. Fernandez. Back to... It goes to him. Gonzalez. Gets Saar involved once again. Rose. Barbona. Clerk. Piercing ball through to Makanjo. Oh, jeez. That was dangerous. Oh, come on, lads. Tackle. Aslani puts out a foot. Gets a piece of it. Oh no, no, not a penalty. That's not, thankfully. Oh, we can't get out of our own half at the moment. They're all over us. Oh shit, me tits! I thought that was going in. Whew. Aslani, Nielsen, Brownie, Melgrady holds it up, gives it back to Brown. In the middle it goes to Hongla. Nielsen finds Hongla, out wide to Basyukov. He turns, gives it off to Cooper with an overlapping run. Can't feed it through the legs. Nielsen slips it back in the middle. Lindstrom has put it over. Still high pressure, still attacking. Not quite yet time to go to Ultra at the moment. Oh shit, come on lads. Oh, that was offside, thankfully. There's an echo. That's strange, I don't know why there's an echo. Oh, I think it's the TV being picked up by the mic for some reason. Maybe if I go to mic sensitivity, just give us a minute. I've been playing around with this for a bit trying to figure it out. So let's see if we can fix that up. Party settings, microphone level. I'll bring the microphone level down a bit. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. I don't know if it will, but I've took it down a fair whack, but it's still in the good range.
You know, but looking at the replay, what a good decision.
So there'll be a bit of a blue screen while I was fiddling with that.
Now Brown.
Melgrady to Brown. Nielsen. Cooper.
There's good progress with this attack.
Lindstrom back to Brown.
Well, he's got support here.
Maybe it's when I have to sit closer to the TV because got the cable charging at the same time. That 'cause it's not always there in every episode. Thanks for letting me know about it, because I do try to sort out the audio. I like to try and have the audio as good as possible with the low tech I'm using.
He just seems to think so. Look at his expression. What a chance miss that was to go level.
Anytime you want, Keeper, we're waiting for you to get it going. Rothwell. Rose. Oh, maybe he was time wasting already. Brownie slips it out the door to Basyukov. Nuts. Tried to get back to him, but the defender was alert. Yes, good tackle by Cooper, and we get the ball back through the throw-in. Lindstrom. Basyukov slips it forward. Hongla! Hongla! Oh, it's Hongla! Woohoo! Good stuff.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Well, it is really game on in this match.
Oh, good goal there by Hongla. Saw off a challenge from the defender, got a touch, got into a space, and then slide it past the keeper. Little grubber.
Every manager wants to see his team have bounce back ability, as we say, and he's just seen that from his players.
So away we go at 1-1.
So here we go, back into it now. It's time to push for the winner.
Gonzalez, good position, threads it through. And here's the shot.
Oh, thought I had that. Rockwell just snuck in there with a shot. Nielsen slips it off to Cooper. Cuts inside to Lindstrom. Brown. Lindstrom. Hongla under pressure, gets it to Basyukov. Slides it to Cooper. Back to Basyukov. He finds Hongla. Hongla's picked off by Saar.
Very good shielding of the ball.
Oh, good attempt by Hongla to get it back, but Saar's too strong for him. And that'll do us for the first half.
Whistle from the referee. 1-1 at the break.
We go into the half-time break, 1-1, as the in-game commentary mentioned. Leverkusen, who we'll be playing later in the episode, is up 1-0 over Sparta Prague. Possession quite close. They've had slightly more shots, 2 out of 5. We've only had 1 out of 4 on target, but 1 was enough to get us back into it. Tackles are low, 2-2. Pass accuracy for them, 98%. Holy moly, that's on fire. And 86% for us, which is okay.
Whistle from the referee, and we're off and running.
We're up and running. We have Mansfield Town getting things underway. Kanjo slips it to Rose. Oh, he's just carried that one over like an absolute goober fish.
Performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, really good late equalising goal, and that might just change the manager's team talk now.
Cooper, good job there. Nielsen will slip it off to Brownie. Lindstrom, fire it out. Cooper now, looking for someone. Finds Hongla. Slips it to Brown. Elgrady. Lindstrom. Nielsen. Space opens up to get it to Hongla. He's pushed off by Saar. They continue their match-long battle. Rothwell. Out wide it comes to Fernandez.
is a done
Rose.
deal. We can tell you it's not done. but
Rose is not having a good time. That's another ball he's coughed up to us. Here we go. Maximov, John Tatarov, MJT, my initials. Coming on, the big Aussie Russian.
Would create a great deal of excitement.
Nielsen.
Lindstrom, Nielsen, Cooper, slips it through to Honglar. Eto Regions turns it in to Lindstrom. Brownie shapes to pass it inside but keeps it going. Vasyukov taps it on. Oh, Babona! Oh, it's Honglar! Just couldn't get the shot on target.
But I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
I had to snap that one off quick because the window to get onto that one was closing pretty quickly. Alright, Vertanen will come off. We'll give Fatty a run because I want to save Alvarez for next match. I'm actually going to start Alvarez on the next match team lineup. We may or may not bring him on or Hardy late in the piece if we need a game winner.
But no, we had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
See how we go.
And here we are,
Bergstrom and Famara Fatty coming on for Cooper and Pekko Vetanen.
Kanjo.
Oh yes, good header. Fatty,
Now Brown.
Brownie, Lindstrom.
Well, they
Fakes
use the
one way
forward
and
in
goes
those
the other.
positions, dropping deep.
Slips it to
Often they play
Nielsen.
from there.
Brownie,
Here's a chance to attack.
Elgrady.
Fatty.
Needs a run from McGrady, he gets it. Oh, good ball inside to Lindstrom. He's hit the post and the keeper, I think, or a bit of both. Oh, good header, keeps it in. Kato Samane. So we build again from the back. Bergstrom. Slips it to Nielsen. Brown. Out it comes to Melgrady.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Oh, opens up nicely, but Lindstrom's put it over.
Wild.
Alright, we do need a game winner, so I am going to go Basyukov off. And I'll go for Hardy out. Put him on the right. I'm used to him coming in from the right, actually. So yeah, that should hopefully get us something from this match.
Good contact on the ball.
G'day Spears, how you doing?
An extra attacker coming on.
Ooh, McLaren P1, they're nice. They're quite nice. Yeah, speaking of the next drinking episode, if you're interested to know, Spears will be in, not today, might be tomorrow, I think. It'll be the Mongrels. And we might be getting into some, what's it, wild turkey, that's the name of it. Got some nice wild turkey, 500ml stubby bottles, what do you want to call them, long necks, I don't know the exact term, but they're a bit bigger than your usual small stubby bottle. Oh shit, me tits, what a save by Lehmans. I've also got a 6-pack of Pure Blonde, or whatever it is, that brand that does cider. I don't know why I call it the Pure Blonde, the beer name, but oh, it could be the same company that does the cider that does the beers. I know it's got blonde in the name.
In this part of the pitch.
Oh, Honglar! Honglar! He's unleashed it and Patricio has saved it. They've brought off Rose, who's been having a shocker. Sapong comes on. Kato Sumane. Oh, I went for the shot and should have gone for the pass instead. Paddy collects it. Azlani. Kato Sumane. Paddy. Honglar. Oh, can't get to the ball. Pass needed a bit better than that. Oh shit. Forgot the fact that Tataroff is a lanky cunt, and he was probably going to get that, and he did. Shouldn't have risked that pass. Trying to force it a bit too much.
This might be dangerous from the corner.
Ultra attacking. Looks like we might be in for another draw unless they can get something from this corner, but we do get it out of there. Finds Clerk.
John.
Oh, lads, get it out of there. No, don't let him turn. Oh, my days. Absolute fucking luck on our side there. Whew. Nielsen. Slips it back. Nielsen again. Good ball to Lindstrom. Honglar sees Lindstrom, continues the run. Oh, he tries to fire it off, but he was shut down. Vivu. What? Tackled him, but still he got the pass away. Oh, is that offside? No, says the ref. Sapong trying to give us some trouble. Thomas Party. Shot is missed, and that'll do it. So it's 2-1-1 draws. A tough start to the season. They got the first goal through Rothwell, who is a Regents. We might actually be scouting him, see what he's about. It was a good goal. He stole the ball from our hapless midfielder or defender, and then made us pay for it. And here we go, Honglar, great little goal to get us back into things. In the 41st minute, all the goals happening in the first half. 3 out of 8 on target for them. Same for us. Possession was just in our favour. Tackles 2-4 and 88-90 on the pass accuracy. It was a close, tough, hard-fought battle. Honglar gets man of the match.
English Football League Championship. Aberdeen 1, Mansfield Town 1.
Oh, my enter key doesn't want to work. Wonderful. I've got a problem with my chat. Yep, YouTube's just gone weird and wobbly on my fucking computer. Don't you just love it when technical things annoy you? So there we go. Hey, I got it working again. Trying to type something in, it was pissing me off. Manager ratings in the red again still, but it is has climbed a little bit, I think. Yeah, leveling Lehman's and Miranda up because I don't think they are long-term prospects. I don't think they've got the reactions, but you never know. That could change in the future. They might grow. You never know. Alright, let's go to the main team. Alright, I'll swap Barsukov out when we get to the temporary team change screen, rather than fuck around in both spots. And in goes Alvarez. Let's see. Murray's sprint speed is growing. Might actually put him on the bench just to see. Sakira still only a 78. Don't think I've got any other speedy forwards, so alright, we'll put you on the bench for Honglar, who's done a great job. Melkrati. We'll have to put someone else on the bench this time. It'll be Matai. We'll sit there. Alright. And And we'll put Lindstrom in after Asllani led to that goal against, was it Leon? I think it was against Leon, that Turfy goal. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, cheers, Lewis. If you want to see any of the other matches in the episode, you can always watch them back later. Let's see, how long have we been going? We've been going about 52 minutes, so around the hour mark if you want to watch it for those that are watching as a video later. If you want to watch it in bits and pieces, well, that'll help you out, I suppose. That's what I kind of do sometimes when I don't have the entire time to sit through a whole stream when I'm trying to catch up on other people's stuff. I'll like watch 1 or 2 matches if they're like doing 3 or 4 or 5 matches, and then I'll watch another 1 or 2 matches and finish it off, sort of thing. Kind of works. Fermented fish. Stone the flame and fermented fish. How about that? I'll just put that into an Aussie saying for you. Petkovic is in goals, so Diva, Costa, AMR, Rose and Dumet in the backline. Cabot, Guendouzi, Wakazo and Smith in the midfield. Dietz and Hartman, the men up front for FC Lorient. Oh, I just remembered something. So we've got Mackenzie going out in goals again. And we got De Silva, Morgan, Captain Morgan there, Lindstrom and Bergstrom across the back line. Ron Lopez in the middle with Moisander and Dembele on the left and right. Hardy, Haha and Ruiz Alvarez up front.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Our referee, Jeff Eltringer.
Ah, that's not good. Your sofa has hurt your hand. The only time I've hurt myself on a sofa was probably when passing out drunk and falling down. Oh shit, I need to kick off. Dude. I thought it was their kick off. I was wondering why they weren't kicking off. Oh, I've done that a fair too often in my younger days, although I only tend to drink these days when I go out with mates or at a music thing where I'm either singing or watching other people sing, gigs and stuff. And the drinking episodes, of course, I'll slow down a bit. Which is probably good for the budget, because then I can afford to do stuff. More stuff. Better stuff, I don't know. I'm being very vague today.
I don't know who the lad saw there passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
Ron, Hardy, Ruiz Alvarez. Like, I want to go to Sydney again sometime in the near future for a bit of go-karting at the Eastern Creek track. Oh, good job, Lopez. He's got a man right up his arsehole. He gets it back to Bergstrom. Slips it in the middle to Moisander. De Silva. Oh, shit. Finds the wrong pass. Picked off by Wakaso. Smith. Barry Smith. That's the guy we sold him. And he made us look like a right bunch of idiots. And won the match just about single-handedly, I think. With a double or a triple. Can't remember if he got the hat-trick or the brace. That was last season.
Back again from his teammate.
Cabo.
Now out on the wing.
Oh shit! That could have turned into a disaster. Nice spin there by Bergstrom to get away from the tackle. Dembele, Lopez, Moisander gives it off to De Silva. Oh, puts it through. Hardy, haha! Puts it on target. Pekovic with a good save.
Referee points for a corner.
Oh, Hardy, haha was on with the header. Lacasso has put it out.
Corner's taken.
Rose got to that first, I think, ahead of our guy.
Here comes the corner.
Oh, Hardy.
Goes for it with a fist.
Go again, Hardy. Oh, it's picked off. It was weak and probably would have been an easy save anyways. Here we go. Putting more pressure on him. Lopez, Bergstrom,
Good position.
Dembele and Lopez combining. Oh, Lopez has been picked off by Costa, but he's given it straight back to us to Run. Dembele slips to Run. Hardy. Moisander can't find the way through. Oh, fucking hell. Screwed up that one. Got ahead of myself.
And the assistant signals for the throw.
Okay. Would have been more impressive if you said you burnt your hand rubbing your lady's happy parts if you got a girlfriend. Yeah, you kind of expect that kind of thing, but from Joker. I love the stories Joker comes up with. He's a funny lad. He reminds me a lot of me when I was younger. Dembele! Hardy slips it off. Moisander. He's got De Silva. Have a crack. Oh, it's out for a corner. Lopez to feed it in the box. And it'll be another corner. Putting some pressure to try to press for this goal. Moisander. Oh, have a crack. Oh, Alvarez, he's hit the post. Gets it back to Moisander. Lopez, still got it. Morgan. Dembele. Bergstrom. Alvarez. De Silva. He's put it wide. Good bit of passing, only to fuck it up and choke on the shot. Hardy battles for it. Oh, he's put on his ass. Dembele, good intercept. Run. Oh, Dembele. That was a good tackle, but Hartman slips it inside for Cabot. Oh, he's gone without it. That'll be our ball, thank you very much. Lindstrom. Bergstrom with a run down the wing now. Cuts inside. Gives it off to Dembele. Oh, picked off just about. Get the loose ball. And then give it away with a poor pass. Yes, nice one by Morgan. Moisander. He's got Hardy. Alvarez slips it off for Lopez. Goes out wide for Bergstrom, who's starting to die.
Trying to pick out someone in the
Oh, just went a bit too far forward. Couldn't get to it. On the head. Picasso. Deep. Picasso again. Gets by the tackle. Slips by another one. Oh yes, good job Lindstrom to pick that one off. Moisander, get it forward, go! Lopez. Oh, we've run out of time in the attack. Ah, Mountain Man, welcome, 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 you crazy American champion. Alrighty then, around the grounds, Basil's 2-1 up over Auto Italiano. It's a battle of beasties there. Leverkusen 1-0 up over Balk. Mansfield beating Hearts B squad 2-1. Panathinaikos is doing a number at the moment by 1-0 over the Jets B squad. And Rangers and Hibernian are locked at 1-1. Alright, let's have a quick look at the match facts at half time. We're dominating the ball and the shots, although our shooting is leaving a little bit to desired. 1 on target. And the tackles, they've been tackling good, 6-3. Their pass accuracy has been atrocious, and our pass accuracy has been good. Actually, hang on. I don't want to make a defensive change, so I'll put Lindstrom out wide, and we'll switch Morgan and De Silva around. Although Morgan has been brilliant in that position, just to deal with the staminas. Got the idea of rotating the defenders to keep the stamina going. From something that they started doing in V8 supercars a few years ago, when they brought in that softer tyre, where they were rotating their rear tyres and sometimes rotated their front tyres instead of making a new tyre change, and it managed to get more life out of their soft tyres, so that they save a bit of time in the pits and save their other new set of soft tyres for another session, I think, or something. I'm not exactly sure on the exact mechanism of it, but you get the kind of idea. It just gives you more life to things. What's going on in Aussie land today? It's been a cold fucking day. We had a shit hot 30 degrees day, followed by a very cold 10-ish or something degrees day. I don't know, but it was freaking cold, that's for sure. Oh, nice one, keeps it going. Dembele goes out wide for Lindstrom. Oh, that'll be out for our throw-in.
Definitely a throw-in there.
Lindstrom to Rahn. From the throw-in, Lopez. Dembele slips it off. Oh, we've been picked off. Guendouzi. Oh, tackled, but he got the loose ball. Dembele. Oh, no. That was a silly bit of wobbles. Lindstrom. Oh, nice job to get the ball. Rahn. Slips it through. Hardy. Alvarez. Come on, Alvarez. Get clear. Oh no, he hasn't been able to. We will get the throw-in. Yeah, it's 1:45 in the morning on Monday now. On Sydney time. Hardy, haha. Alvarez. Oh, he tries to turn and pass, but he's been tackled. Dietz. Back to Guendouzi. Slips it back. Try to pierce it through everybody. No one picks it up except it goes straight through to the goalkeeper. Oh, they've won that header battle. Wakaso.
Looking good, this move.
Slices it through to Hartman. Dietz. Oh, this is a good little give and go to Bartholomew. Oh, me days! That could have been the first goal, but no, it was wide. Mohamed Turki coming on for Guendouzi. And I think we will make our first change. But fuck, who to take off? That is a good question. I had tried to save Bergstrom from coming off, but unfortunately he's still been doing too much running from the centre-back position, so Aslani will have to come on, and I think that'll be my first change for now. The wingers are still got a bit of life in them, so I'll leave them for now.
We are going to see a substitution now.
So that's our first change. De Silva slips it on to Morgan. Captain Morgan finds Rahn. Oh, damn it. They're starting to get the hang of our tactics and moves. So usually we get that little pass going good. Oh, no! Dietz! Oh, he's done the defender, he's done the keeper, and that's 1-0 up.
And now they've got their reward. Nicely taken, and patience has paid off finally.
Alright, well we're making our changes now, so I might keep Moisander in, but I'm gonna go for Spittle in the cam. Who can save us? Who can do us a job? Oh, Alvarez can play right mid. And Dembele can play left wing. So I'm going to change things around so we can bring Middleton on. Let's see how that works.
Well, the goalkeeper looked round and I think he might have been hoping it was going over the bar, but it went underneath it.
I don't know whether the goal scorer actually sliced that one and didn't actually go where he
And oh yeah, so we've got scouting reports to sort out. So Mountman, if you want to chuck 3 scouting requests in, because we had about 10 or so viewers earlier and I threw to them to put in a scouting request and nobody wanted to come up with a scouting request and get a shout out in return. So you're the man. The floor is yours unless there's other people watching. I'm not I haven't had a look to see how many we've still got viewing at the moment, but yeah, for those watching as a video, we have not forgotten yous for those that watch it later on. If you want to put in a scouting request, all you got to do is pause it, the video, go down to the comment section and put in a comment. That's for when it's the stream is processed and is all completed and up as a good little video thingy. It's magic how it does that, I don't know. It's technology, I suppose. Spittle! Spittle! Oh, Dembele just didn't read that properly. Needed to run a little bit harder. Dembele slips it off to Spittle. It's Spitter. Spitter's been given a shove by Costa and it's out for a throw in. Mohamed Mara coming on for Bone Hartman. Ultra attacking we go. Hardy to Alvarez. It's in the box. Actually, fuck it. All out attack. And looks likely if we can't breach their defence and find a goal quickly that they'll walk away with the victory in our first defeat of the season. Oh! There's a shot from Dembele. Saved. Dembele with the corner. Oh, come on. Spittle's got an injury. He's going to have a banger. Oh, that was no good. Cheeky grubber.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Bartholomew. Mara. Oh, get him. Oh, bloody hell.
Neatly intercepted.
Oh, come on. That was shit. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Oh, run. He got the ball, but he took it over the line. Alright, Chile for winger. Mexico for Tech gifted. And one more unless someone else gets back. If someone else throws in one, we'll add their one in along with yours, Mountain Man. And if more and more people come in, we'll start to build a list. Hey! Come on, go down the ground, lads. Let's see if we can get something before the whistle blows. Spittle, oh, he's got some tricks. Oh, but he's put it too far in front of him, and damn it, that's it. Australia for an attacker. That's a couple of good ones.
Well, there we are, Alan. We can pick over the bones as much as we like.
All right, we'll go to the scouting. Yes, we've finished this match. And Florian Dietz has done us in. Oh, it was a great pass. He's seen the keeper coming out and he's chipped him. Cheeky little chip into the back of the net. We had the possession, we had the shots, we just couldn't make it count. Man, the match goes to Dietz for that goal. Holy moly, Basel smashed Auto Italiano, the Chilean squad.
Champions Cup.
5-1.
Rosenborg.
They're
0.
gonna be on fire
Galatasaray 2.
after that one.
Rapid Vienna 1.
Let's see, who's got off to a good start? Basel,
Football League Championship.
2 wins and a
Bayer
loss.
Leverkusen 2.
It's gonna be a very, very tough season, this
Lorient
one.
1. Aberdeen 0. Mansfield Town 3.
We're in amongst all the big boys in the top
Rangers
2 leagues now.
1. Hibernian 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. In second, Bayer Leverkusen with 6 points.
Alright, move it to the 21st. That's when I want to start the scouting. Alright, so let's go to the office. Youth stuff. First, see if we can find a better scout. Looks like the 3rd scout is still haven't found a good one, so we'll start by sending these 2 out. So let's go Chile for a winger first. And if no one else adds to Mountain Mans, where is Chile? Am I hopeless? I don't know my geography. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so it looks like Mountain Man's gonna get 2 from 2. And we'll go Mexico for technically gifted. Mexico. We're going to Mexico. Oh, there it is. I missed it at the start. Alright. Get rid of those emails. Squad is good. Let's go. Alright, Spittle must have run that off. He's not fully injured. That's good. Luis, Kira, Basyukov. Alright, I'll give Basyukov the start this time. Alright, so we move into the second last match of the episode. It is a big 5 game to kick off the new season. Season 5 with 5 games before it. Would be good. And let's see if anyone can guess what the subtitle, what movie is the subtitle of this episode a reference to. Season 5 is alive! It is one of my favourite movies. I think it's from the late 80s or early 90s. I can't quite remember which side of the 90s it was. Was it? I think it was like really late 80s, probably 88 or 89.
Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
Around there, there's 2 movies made, 1 sequel. I wish they would have made more, but they stopped at 2. Shit, I've forgotten the name myself, so I'm gonna have to Google it now. The actual saying them referencing is Johnny 5 is alive! What movie was that from again? Oh, yeah, I know now. I've Googled it so I can see if you get it right.
And the opposition know that as well, but
and we've got Mackenzie in between the sticks again. De Silva, Morgan, Azani and Bergstrom across the back. Moisander and Dembele in the right and left mids. Run and Lopez and CDM and Cam positions. Basyukov and Hardy the men up front.
This is the Bayer Leverkusen
Oh,
lineup
they've got
today.
Agbon on the bench, but they're starting with Leno in the goals, Rapiel, Jadavad, Dragovic and Conan in the back line. Soros Alves, Korb, Bender and Brandt in the midfield, Brasnic and Motiva up front. So 2 draws and a loss. Not a great start to the season. Let's see if we can find our first 3 points in this match against Leverkusen. Brandt. Oh, jeez, I thought that was in.
Miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Morgan. De Silva. Run. Back to De Silva. Moisander opens up the path down the wing for De Silva to run on. And he does oblige us. Oh, jeez. Couldn't quite get the right level of power on that one. And it fell a bit short of the man I was aiming for. Here we go. Run. Ooh, it's had a rough touch. We do retain it. No, that was a poor through ball. Bender. Brazanic. Come on. Go. Fuck him up. Haha, that'll be our ball. Thank you very much, Lee. Yoink. Dembele, hold it up, get it away. Oh, it's taken a deflection, but we still got it. Vasyukov. Oh, yes, Hardy! Fucking hell, he don't miss many of those. It's Hardy, haha, opening his account in the championship. In the mixed bag Super League system.
Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going. And he just steered it past
Great first time poker. Oh, and he's fucking taken the keeper's head off with his fucking knee. He's gone, fuck you, can't take that. And the keeper headbutted him in the nuts in return.
He works hard on his team on the training ground and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
He might have a bit of sore spot, a bit of a bruise on his gonads, and the keeper's going to have a nice shiner in the morning, but fuck me, he got a good goal. So it'll be worth it.
Very good distance to the clearance.
Oh, that'll be their ball. Throw in now for Leverkusen. Raphael. Down the line, that's offside.
What we get to see, of course the assistants don't, whether that'll change down the years.
Asllani, slip it through for Bergstrom.
Shows he's got it right.
Lopez to Dembele. Oh, nice one. Bergstrom continues with the wraparound run. Into the box it goes. Oh, it's fallen for Hardy. Oh, Leno's got to it, but... Oh, come on. Ooh, close. Nearly got onto that one. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, done in by Core in that scramble for the ball. Suarez, Alvarez to Mofiba. I'm almost trying to say Mothra whenever I see his name. Because I think of that monster movie. The old Godzilla. Oh, jeez, go. Nice. Play it out, lads. Yeah, a good ball to Lopez. Through ball to Vasyukov. Hardy's calling for it, screaming for it. Oh, is he offside? Oh, you stupid twat. Vasyukov slips it forward, but Korv read that one too good for us to pick off and have a shot. Pick off? Pick up? Yeah. English failing me once again. Lopez! Oh, Dembele! Oh, he's thrown himself at it for a second attempt. And he wasn't able to get it for a third because he's on the ground. We'll get it back for a throw-in. Yeah, in my defence, I get so excited that English goes out the window. We make up our own fucking language. Why the bloody hell not? Bergstrom. Whoa, Royfield. Royfield. Where the fucking
Still going. Fine run this.
Royfield.
Sharp
Run. Hardy. Moisander. Oh, that was too fucking short. De Silva would never have got to that even if he was Usain Bolt. De Silva. Hardy. De Silva. Oh, nearly slipped it in. The defence woke up just in the nick of time to get to that one. Moisander. De Silva. It's Hardy. Moisander. Oh, he's being picked off as he tried to hold it up and get it in the middle for Hardy to have another crack at another goal. Run. Lopez. Good bit of dancing away from the defence there. Vasukov's pass doesn't find its target. Moth Fever. We get the ball. Yes, good run. Morgan looking for numbers. He's got Hardy. Hardy's pass. It's been charged down. Moth Fever again. Oh, we're getting the ball off him quite easily. Brandt, good job there to pick up the possession. We've just got straight back. So we caught him floundering. Oh, lads, no, wrong ball. There we go. It's half time. We go to the half time. We were 1-0 advantage thanks to Hardy. Haha. Crawley Town, the biggest lead at the moment around the ground, still over Rangers. We've got the possession stat in our favour. 2 out of 3 on target to 1 out of 2 for them. Pass accuracy is not too bad, but I prefer it to be at least 85%. There's a 75. Alright, let's move Bergstrom out of that position. Let's see if we can preserve his stamina. I might have to get him on some stamina training. He seems to be running out a lot. More so than last season. Maybe he's just putting in extra running this year? I don't know. This season, I should say. Lopez. Out to De Silva. So I tried to slip it through, but yeah, I should have known that was too narrow a wedge to try to thread for the eye of the needle through. Oh no! Get the right side of him, Aslani. Good save by McKenzie. Yes, come on, let's go. Let's fire up for some victory. Run. Oh, under pressure from Conan, he's smothered that one and picked up the ball.
That's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from the first half?
Missed the intercept and the tackle. Morgan covers with gets a piece of it, but Brandt gets away from his second attempt. De Silva smashes it down. We get it back and lose it again. Oh, and they run into each other like a couple of Keystone Coppers, and there is the equaliser. Fucking hell. Defence just turned to the derp side of the force, and that's all you need for it to go against you.
Well, it is really game on in this match with this equaliser. Let's see the replay now.
Suarez Alvarez gets his second for the season
Level, both sides have
at our
now.
expense. Off to Silva. Lopez. Dembele. Come on lads, we don't want another draw or a loss. Oh, come on! Get to it, you fucking cunt.
And it's out of
Alright, we'll have a throw in here. They're making another change.
Go for it and bring on
Schwab on for Brasnich. Hardy. Oh, come on, Hardy, you can do better than that.
Napoli have got their man today. That deal has gone through.
Yeah, well, they've had to put
Schwab.
the money in the pockets.
We pick off the loose ball. Comes back to Morgan. Asllani, Rahn. Moisander to De Silva. Back to Moisander. He's got Hardy in support. Oh, Hardy's pass was too soft.
Steered through. He's coming
Grant.
with some danger.
Yeah, good tackle, but oh, what is? How was that a pen? He was right on the most outside edge of the box. You're fucking kidding me.
Well, indeed, it's sending off, but there's nothing. It's going to be the penalty about to be taken.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, jeez, that's bullshit.
As it is, if,
and it is a pen.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Ah, fuck a duck. He's put it in for the lead. Alright, so I will go to the bench. De Silva is dead. We're going to go for our attacking options first. So Ruiz Alvarez. We'll bring on Melgrati. And I'll leave the other option open for now. We're seeing 3 points slip through our fingers possibly here.
Take on this responsibility, and it showed.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a penalty
sent me the wrong way.
He showed it there. Really, really cool strike that.
Brandt opens his account.
A double substitution.
Well, not all our attack ultra. We're not desperate yet.
And we restart the game 2-1.
Oh, just not delivering quality at the moment. Just a little bit derpy. Come on, lads. Shake it off and start playing.
Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
It's a corner. Lads need to pull their finger out. Oh my fucking days. We've just been done in again from a good corner. Son of a bitch. Could bring Spittle on. What I might do is put Rahn back into the defence. I'm going to go for the 3 up front now. Left winger there. We'll have Alvarez go out to the right. Hardy up front. And Bergstrom will come off. Let's see. Middleton has the pace, but I'm actually going to go for Hongla instead.
Well, look at it again, off the underside of the bar.
Middleton's been quiet in recent times, whereas Hongla was in absolute brilliant form. Him and Fatty were stars of the pre-season tournament. We're not delivering the promise that we showed in that pre-season tournament I did offline. Now it's time for all our attack. Melgrati slips it off. Alvarez. Oh, damn it. Conan read that nicely. Picks us off. Moff Fever. Come on. Come on.
Well, this attack,
come back, maybe?
Well, they look promising there in that wide area.
I'll try. I definitely will give it a red hot crack. Rahn slips it to Asllani. Hardy. It's Rahn. Oh, come on, Rahn. There we go. Lopez. He's picked off. Nuts. Schwab.
They've lost the ball.
Moisander's chasing. He's running out of steam, but
now can he take them on?
Oh, Moisander forced him back, but with the sliding tackle, even if he missed. gives us a chance to get more bodies behind the ball.
Defending
Good job,
strongly
Lopez.
there and making
Alvarez
sure the
needs to
cross
slip
didn't
that
get into
inside.
the danger
Moisander
area.
needs to exploit the space and go wide. No, I was aiming towards Asllani, you stupid fucking game. I was angling it severely towards Asllani and it went
Well, they're
to
having to defend,
their
aren't they? So
fucking
he's come
cunt.
deep and he's got hold of
The
ball
game
and they
tried
can
to
build
go
off
to
him.
the other player that was further forward. Oh, that
Played
pisses
forward, a
me
bit of
off.
menace in this attack.
It's a big call as we look
And
back on it
that's
because
offside, I
it
think.
would have been a real chance to get a goal had the flag stayed down.
Yeah, I think,
Agbon
that's
Lahore
why
on
maybe he
for
went just a
Lebo
little bit too early.
Mofiba.
He knew he was through, the lad. But
Yeah, it was
rightly
offside.
flagged.
There's good progress
Run.
in this attack.
Hardy. Hardy drops his head, goes into the box, cuts back. Oh! Jeez, rebound just didn't go our way.
And now a throw in.
Will be our throw-in. We need a goal very quicker, then another one quicker still. Dembele slips it off. Hardy. Alvarez. Oh, come on, lads.
The approach play looked very
So
encouraging.
throw in. Mulgrady gets it off to Moisander. Slips it back to Dembele. Run! Oh, jeez! Fucking kill the prick! Bender.
Gabriel Agbon Lahore.
Oh, we've just been outclassed in the second half.
The interception. He's coming forward.
They conserved their energies and went for it when we were running low on gas. That's just the difference. Oh, you stupid cunt run! It didn't take a fucking shot at it, just threw his tits at it.
That's it. Final whistle.
So yeah, we started alright here with a goal from Hardy YAH. It was looking good. We were all over him in the first half. In the second half, they come out and started firing. They got one through their regen, Suarez. I might have to look at him again. Oh, that was a nice cheeky goal. The defender just had his hands up his ass. Oh, I've got this ball. Oh, no, don't. And then Brandt from the spot kick puts them ahead 2-1. That was bullshit foul. Should have been a free kick from the edge of the box. Dominic Core. Nice header. Nobody getting up to stop him. Yeah, the two guys that tried to jump for the header were behind him. Yeah, good one, you clowns. Sometimes I wonder, am I running a football club or a circus? Yeah. Core with a man in the match. Crawley complete their victory with another goal over Rangers. Although Italiano have a 2-0 win over Celtic. And Olympic Lyon with a nice win there as well.
Crawley Town 3, Rangers.
Hey, this is probably the worst start to a season I've ever had. Not only on the channel, but also forever. Never had a start like this where I've only managed 2 points
At the top of the table,
from
we
4
have
games.
in Crawley Town with 12 points. In third, YAH Leverkusen with 9 points. In fourth, Celtic with 9 points. In fifth, Mansfield Town with 8 points. In seventh,
Oh, we
Olympic
should be able to
Lyon
come up with the
7
goods
points.
against the underdog
And then
squad
bringing
unless
up the
they
table,
throw out their
second bottom,
number
Rangers
1
with
lineup.
1 point. Third
They've
bottom,
still got
Aberdeen
some of the
with
big
2 points.
players we purchased through that underdog season series. Actually, no, hang on. Yeah, they will be, that's right, because Mixed Bag started after Underdogs finished. For a second and I thought, hang on, maybe they might not have that team players we bought during the series, but yeah, they do. They should have Leroy Bailey and all that. Did we get Lecco? I think we did get Lecco in the end. Who else did we bring in? I think we had Christian Pavon. And there was a couple other good players that we purchased through that series. I know we had Denia and Kera in the middle of the defence. They were quite wonderful. And there was a Spanish right back that was really good, and a decent left back. It's a great squad. But we'll see who they've got when we face up to them, I suppose. Ah, there we go. They got Hiroki Abe on the jersey there on the left side. Alright, Basyukov, you didn't really do much at all, so I'm going to start Ruiz Alvarez over here. Actually, no, I'm going to start Hongla. Hongla didn't get enough time to do anything. Going to put an extra midfielder on the bench this time round, I believe. And I think Nilsson. Actually, no, not Nilsson. I'm going to go for Bello in the cam, and we'll have Lopez start on the bench. So yeah, let's try bring Lopez in from the bench for Bello or Dembele. I think the cat just swiped at my foot. What are you doing, cat? What are you trying to kill my foot for? Bloody Garfield. I've got a ginger cat, like, called him Garfield. He's a little shithead. For those that don't know. He turns 9 on the 29th of this month. Looking forward to tomorrow's drinking episode for episode 125 of the Mongols. Today we do 124. And we'll finish the Mongol series sometime in between the 20th and the 25th. Not quite sure the calculation of when that'll work out. But yeah, the last episode will be a drinking episode as well. We're probably going to do episode 25 of this series as a drinking one as well, and then finish this series off. So there's probably in each series here of FIFA until we get the hold of a new game on the 25th. There'll be 2 drinking episodes in both series. So that'll be good. Looking forward to those. Anyway, their manager is Volman. They've got Timo Horn, who was one of the players chosen through the Versus the World mini-series. There is De Silva, Ramos, Kera, Denia, and Holthaus across the back. Shaggy, Shagler, Umahara, and Aoa in the midfield. Sakine, Castanier, and Fur up front. That's an interesting first 11. They've gone without Leroy Bailey and a couple of other big ones, so I might have to check them out after this match to see if they still have those players. Mackenzie is our starting keeper. De Silva, Morgan, Azani and Bergstrom across the back. Moisander and Dembele on either side of Bello and Ran. Hardy, Haha and Honga up front. Oh, this has been a marathon effort, and we come into the last match. We've got to finish with a fucking victory. We've just got to. There's no ifs, buts and maybes. We've got to show the promise that the squad has and convert it into points. Oh, Sakine's pinched it off us there. I think this is the first time I've played against these guys. Yeah, I think it's our first meeting against the underdogs with the players that we bought through that series. So this should be fun and interesting. Oh, come on, tackle him. We'll put him on his ass. Keeper, catch it. Thank you, Mackenzie. Get out of my way! Mackenzie uses his man titters to knock the cunt on his ass. He got titty slapped. Movie slapped.
Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
Seems to me that his foot's the problem because he's got
Bergstrom.
that last challenge.
Ah, Sakine with a good tackle again. So it's not just when I played with him that he's good at getting the ball back. He's doing the same when he's controlled by the computer. Shaggy is another tough little nugget. I was quite happy with the purchases I made during that series because I like players that are attacking players that can, even though they're midfielders, And sometimes midfielders don't have great defensive stats, but somehow they defy the stats that they've got. Like, they might have like 50 tackle or something, but they get the ball back like fucking legends. Like JD Furr is another one. YAH, he wasn't one that counted along Sam. He was just an out-and-out attacker. But he was a cheeky little attacker. So we got to keep an eye on him. Don't give him any free shots. He's also quite fast. Hardy slips it off to De Silva. Pops it through for Hardy. Needs a good touch. Oh! Oh, Hongla, what are you doing? He reacted late to the circle press and threw himself on his ass. JD Furr.
Going forward well.
It's been a while since we've seen him on the channel. De Silva slips it to Moisander. Bello. Hardy. Couldn't quite control it. Oh, Hongla's tackled him, but Hardy wasn't awake to where the ball was going. Might have a cheeky encore episode of the underdogs in the Champions League in the last 5 days of FIFA. I'm hoping to have some special guests on the commentary, and holy shit, speaking of YAH and his cheeky shooting, there he is, almost putting it in. He's hit the post, rattled the woodwork, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Asllani, Bergstrom, Rahn, Dembele, Bergstrom again, slips it to Dembele, Bello, oh, it's out. It hasn't quite gone where Bergstrom wanted it to. Oh, so kind. He's giving it back to us. Hardy. Oh, he's got another good shot. Good save by Timo Horn. Hongla picked it off. Bello. Oh, I think Hardy has got in the way of the fucking shot. Oh, you goofbag. Rest in peace, Cliche. Who's Cliche? I don't know who that is. Anyway, back to the match. YAH. So, Joker, you probably haven't seen the Underdog series that we completed earlier in the FIFA cycle, but this is the Beast Squad version of them with a lot of the players we bought in that series, and fuck a duck, there is an absolute cracker from YAH. Oh, I remember scoring goals like that with him many times. From that range, you don't give him the space, because that's what he can do to you.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal.
Mackenzie, oh come, he had his eyes on it from a long way out, and then he reacts when it's nearly upon him, and it was too late by then. Bloody hell. I need a better keeper with better reactions. That's what we need.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Mackenzie is our main guy for the moment. I think Ross is really growing good with his reactions. I just need him to grow a little bit more, and then we'll start expediting his training up to Mackenzie's level, and I can sell off Mackenzie and the other two shitters that we've got that are Lehmans and Miranda. Mackenzie's not a shitter. He's okay. He's just not the class that we need to challenge for the Prem. Shaggy to YAH. It's Ahumera. That's one that is a new name. I've got to see whether he's a regen or if they've picked him up as a real player in their transfer window actions. Castanier. The one that G-Monster told us to go and get, and he turned out to be quite a handy player for us. The Dutchman. Da Silva Ramos, that's another new name. We've got to see if he's a regen as well. Probably warrant having a look and a scout of all the beast teams again, because they've probably got some new ones, probably got some regens that we haven't looked at yet.
Da Silva. That's half time at 1-0.
Anyway, how you doing, Joker? Alright, we go around the grounds, a lot of 1-0s and a couple and a 1-all there. No really big scores worth jumping up and down about. 56% possession. They've had 1 out of 3, sorry. We've had 3 out of 3. Got that a bit dyslexic then. I'm used to seeing the black and white and immediately thinking that's our team with the underdog series. But we're playing against them this time. 84 to 88 on the possession. And straight back into it.
So it is time now for the start of the second half.
Interesting to see who they bring on in their subs. Da Silva Ramos. Tackle him. Oh no, he gets away. Down the line it goes to Sakine. Unfortunately, Sakine had to get sold off. I think was in the final season. He was starting to deteriorate. I sold him off in the final season, or the season I'm in, where we've got the Champions League action that I mentioned will be an encore episode, just to show you how we'd go in the Champions League. We actually picked up some good players as well. Well, just a couple of good players. There's just one really big name.
This is a good opportunity.
There. I'll save that surprise for Hongla for when we do tee up the special guests for the Champions League bonus episode.
He knows it, the manager. A golden opportunity to get back on level terms. That was really slack by the striker.
I need to speak to Benno, my mate that makes the thumbnails for us, and see if he can whip up a special Encore edition thumbnail for it as well. I meant to ask him the other day, but I forgot about it. Hongla slips it off to Bello. He puts it forward for Bergstrom. He's made his way into the box. Slips it back for Hardy, but Timo Horn has that one covered. Hardy to Dembele. Oh, Silva Ramos gets that one and smacks it out. Here's their first changes. Christian Pavon and Rory McKenzie coming on for Sakine and Amahira. So they still have Pavon, that's good. Rory McKenzie, that could be some trouble. He is fast and he's also quite handy in front of goals. And Ali Adabas is coming on for Hull Power. It's Yabba Dabba Dabbas. The original centre-back from League 3, where I picked a bunch of 23 or younger players with 65 or lower starting. Actually, the rule was 69 or lower, but I chose only 2 over the 65, sorry. That was 266 rated players. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to keep it at 69 for FIFA 19 version or revert back to the 65 or lower thing. So I was just experimenting with things. That's why I only went with 2 players just over the 65 rating in the Underdog series. Anyway, Castanier now, trying to break through. Oh, they're going for a second goal, but Mackenzie has saved it. We need to make some changes because we need to try to come back in this match. And I'm gonna go for the extra man up front. With Bergstrom starting to die, we'll go for Alvarez. Hongla out on the other side. Hongla will also come off. We'll bring on Fatty, maybe. What about Lopez? He can play Cam, but fuck it, he'll have to go up front. We'll put him out on the left because he's a left player. And we'll go for Spittle in for Bello. That'll do. 3 attacking changes.
3 players coming on.
Oh, okay, Watford career mode. Playing IFK Norrköping Europe League. Sweet. Groovy. Oh, hope you do some good winnings.
Corner played in. Needs to be quick.
Go Alvarez, go! Run! Fresh legs. He's got Kera chasing him, and Kera's no slouch on the sprint speed as well. Oh, Hardy's been blocked off.
Well, he makes that transition happen quickly.
Oh, tried to go too quick with the pass. Impatience again, getting the better of me. Oh, JD Fur's done us in. Mackenzie at full flight. Picks it off. We need to go ultra attacking. Ramos picks up that ball. Shaggy to Pavon. Shaggy again on the ball. We've picked him off. Oh no, he's battled back just when I thought I had it and was trying to put the through ball in. Never underestimate Shaggy. He's a beast. Oh, speaking of him, there he is to pick it off just as I thought I had the ball through again. JD Fur. Oh, he's done me in. Mackenzie to pluck it out of the air. Slips it to Asllani. Come on, let's go, Dembele. Hardy. Oh yes, a good ball through. Spittle. Come on, Spitter. Oh, he spat it in. It's a 1-1 at the moment. We're back. Choo-hoo, choo-hoo. Yeah, you it up. Fucking get in.
Well, for a fraction of a second, Alan, I thought
fuck a duck.
touch on the ball, the goalkeeper, but in it went.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself there. He's his own harshest critic and feels he should have done better.
Oh, it's off the keeper's nutsack, I think. It could be another Gonads goal. I'll have a look at the replay. Yabba dabba do, Adabas trying in vain to karate kick it away. Pereira de Silva is dying. We're going to have to put Morgan out there to cover the counter-attacks down the wing. Let's have a look at the instant replay. I'll go from about there. Alright, let's roll it forward. Come on, oops, close in a bit more, oops. There we go, ground level. Gonads camera. Oh yeah, it is off the man, Jules. It's off his gonads and in. Oh, hashtag gonads goal. Well, I gotta put that in the chat. One of my best tricks. I do hope that is still in FIFA 19. If they remove the gonads goal, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off. I'll tell you that much. Because we've made that our specialty in this year's FIFA.
Well, he's still trying to get on the ball, but he looks absolutely exhausted.
Oh yes, go Spittle. Moisita. Oh, Alvarez. Why did you stop running for it? He's got a touch and it's out for the throw-in.
Mackenzie.
Yeah, I went too far in.
Space for him. Now out on the wing.
Misjudged where he was gonna go. We get it back. Come on, lads, go. Good ball. All out attack. Lopez, go, Lopez.
Great chance.
Oh, wrong ball in.
In the end. Just a flick on with the header.
Ah, no, it's 1-1. We've
That is the final
not
whistle.
managed to find a winner in the opening salvo of matches.
Very good contest, Alan. And I
3
guess
draws
probably the right
and
result.
2 losses. Lorient and Leverkusen doing a number on us.
And it was a good contest, that.
We threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at them. They started with a great goal from Hossam Ayoa. And many a time have I screamed, Ayoa! For the goal during the underdog series, but this time I wasn't happy to see him put it in the back of our net. And then Spitter comes up with a good goal. Smackaroony, in it goes. Nice little Spitter dribbly goal goodness there. 5 out of 6 on target for us. 2 out of 5 for them. 83 to 87 on the pass accuracy. Man of the match goes to their lad, Hossam Ayoa. Cool, 1-0 up for Watford. Sweet. Mansfield Town, a good 3-1 win there. A couple of 2-0s for Celtic and Panathinaikos
Monaco 3
over Shamrock and
PAOK
Basel, and Hibernian also winning 2-0 over Uni de Chile.
4 Heart of Midlothian 1 Sevilla 2.
Well, we're not in the drop zone after that fucking
Let's see
draw,
what
but
that means.
it's been a horrific start.
Second, Bayer Leverkusen with 12 points. In third, Celtic with 12 points.
I was expecting maybe one loss, a couple of draws, and at least one win, and fallen a bit short of that. But after 5 games, it's the fake Colo Colo side up by 1 point over Leverkusen, Celtic, Crawley, and Mansfield there on 11. Olympic Lyon on 10 are your top 6.
Fifth bottom, Aberdeen.
We're not looking so crash hot here, but neither is Rangers, so they're struggling, as is Hearts. It's not a good start for the Scottish Legion, except for Hibernian. They're doing good. And yes, we need to do better in the next episode, as we've got some more tough opposition coming our way tomorrow in AS Monaco, Rangers, Sevilla, and Hibernian. It is a tough league. And yeah, the players need to pull their finger out. So, oh shit, look at this. All these players leaving on international duty. We're going to lose Basuko, Bergstrom, Moisander, Hardy, Ross, and Mackenzie. So we'll be down to our 3rd string keeper. God damn it. Alrighty, so that is a wrap for this episode. Thanks for sticking through to the end, especially if you're watching as a video later for this 5-game thriller of differing proportions. We'll see you next time. Until then, stone your flaming crows and tickle your dancing dingoes. Goodbye.